Welcome everyone. I wanted to make a video on some early couple spots that I found on Revontuli for the waterfowl. It covers all 8 species between 2 spots, and I will add on a couple extra spots as well at the end of the video. But first, we just went over 500 subs, and I wanted to thank each and every one of you that got us that far, and what it means to me I can't even put into the words. So it's awesome. Thank you. We are on Revontuli here, and I found 2 spots that get, again, all 8 of the species. This spot up here will have the 3 geese, as well as the tufted duck and the goldeneye. So you get a couple ducks, but you get all 3 geese species up here. I found this spot because, well, first you want to look at the wind direction. That makes a difference on the geese because they're level 5. They tend to go alert and will fly off or go defensive. The ducks, from what I can tell, I haven't seen them go defensive at all. They don't matter if they're downwind of you, so if you have to put some decoys that way, then I would do ducks, but the geese, try to keep them out in front of you. What I have noticed is if I keep the decoys about 40 yards from my stand, then 30 to 40 yards, they tend to land another 40 yards or so from that. As you can see, here's some geese taking off now. They tend to land 40 yards past the decoys, so I try to keep an 80 yards around me. And what I wanted to do is find a wide open area just like this. As you can see, this whole area just starts to open up, and it's still low water, so we can get out there. And you can see my tent and my tripod out there on that island, but I have a lot of space around me. There's not a lot of brush or grass, so when they come in and they land, then I'm able to work my way out in the middle of it so I can see them when they come in. Some of the tighter areas where there's a lot of grass on the ground, you can't quite see them because they'll land and then they got to walk in. So this way you're able to, as soon as they get down, you'll be able to see them. This spot and the other spot as well. The other spot has all 5 duck species. So this has all 3 geese species at it. As you can see here, we've got our decoys all around our stand. We're using the tripod because I like to have the elevation and obviously a tent next to us, but we like to have that elevation to be able to get up over the grass and things like that. But the low water, the blind, the water one, if you're near your decoys, you saw how in the early access people are having an issue with picking them up. For the hardcore duck hunters, I understand. Same thing with the ground, the lay down blind. You can't really aim low, so we want to be able to get up here. So those of you that are just looking to get on the species, this is a great spot. So I've just sat here. You saw us spook all those off, and we've already got them back coming in, just like that. So there, again, all 3 geese species, the tufted duck and the goldeneye. Over here you can see our Canadian geese, and then we have our bean goose, and then our Graylag, and then we've got, for the ducks, we got our goldeneyes and our tufteds right there. That's who are here. Now, when I did these spots, I put out every single decoy, tried to attract, and these are the only species I got. But as you can see, we've got them. Oh, sorry, dog. As you can see, we've got all kinds of action. And you get up here on, and the wind's going this way, but you get up here on the tripod, you're able to see everybody coming in. Look, these guys are trying to land on me. Now that's the first time the ducks are spooked because they tried to land right on me. But typically they don't do that. And then they'll wad up into big groups. So if you want to spot them, you're looking for those 3s and 5s for the geese and level 3s for the ducks. You're trying to find that diamond. And they will land as long as they don't land on top of you. But the geese, as I said, if they're downwind, they will get alert within 45 yards where those decoys are there. The bean geese, I don't know why, but they just didn't get as upset as the Canadian geese and the Graylags have on me. But this spot here is a fantastic spot, and I'll show you where that is right here on the map. I found this, it's in the lower area. So I was coming up through this creek here because I'm looking for low water so I can get a lot of space. And right here at the end of this lake, as you can see, we can't see the tripod, but I'm sitting in it, and then I have my tent, as you can see that area right there. It's right out here on the island, really easy. Everything's just making noise and landing all around us. We got tufted ducks, got our goldeneyes. Well, I guess our tufted ducks ain't here yet. They might be. Yep. And there's our graylags. What's this? Hey, there's a tufted duck. And Canadian. All we need to see is our being goose. Wow. So what I do notice is that you notice all of my tufted ducks are all males. Didn't make a difference. I put 20. I think it's 17 or 18, but I just did 20 because it's easier to keep track of. And everything's the same style, the same, you know, pose. That way I can pick them up easier. It saves me all that weight and space. Oh, there's the beans. Nice. Maybe we... Oh, there's a nice 4. Oh, that's Canada. See, you get mixed up. Don't even know. Just looking for them 5s, I guess. Anyway, you can see that I'm using all the same pose and the same sex. So either do male or female, and it doesn't matter. The attraction's still the same. Yep. So that will save you a bunch of space and time if you use the same sex, because when you go pick them up, it's just 1, not 2, and you don't have to switch back and forth. It's just a lot quicker and easier. I wanted to check that to see if it worked, and it doesn't matter if you had males and females. So, and that's all we needed to see. So again, this location right here on the map, the end of this lake right here, you can see the GPS if you need it, or coordinates. And that is all 3 geese species, the tufted duck, and the goldeneye. All right, we will head to our second location, which is all 5 duck species, which is right down here on this island. And here we are out here on this rock. So you can see this area right here. There's a nice high spot in the rock right here in the middle. And what I've done, I don't even think you need the collars. When you put the decoys out, I notice, there, dog, lay down. I notice when you put the decoys out that they'll just start coming in. But it wouldn't hurt to throw the collars. It might help a little. So we have all 5. We got our mallard. I don't remember which order I have them. And we got our Wigeon, the Eurasian Wigeon. Got our tufted duck. Got our Eurasian teal. And our goldeneyes. And you will get all 5 duck species right here at this area. And they're not going to spook on you. They're all going to land, and we're nice and high up on this rock, so we can look down at any angle through the weeds. I haven't had any go into the cattails or the grass there. But, oh, look at that. They're everywhere. Oh, sorry, dog. Got to be a diamond in that, right? I might have to look after I stop recording. Who knows? But look at all these, all 5 duck species right here. I haven't even made a call. You notice I didn't even use the collar. All we have is the 5 species decoys, and all the same sex. I use the males. I was going to use the females, just so I could see the males a little easier when they land on them. What they'll do is they'll land, and then they work their way near their species decoy. Here we go. There's some tufteds. They're Eurasian teals. We got here still Eurasians. We got our mallards. More mallards. We're needing the goldeneye and the Eurasian Wigeon. Oh, there's a goldeneye. Now my Wigeons I had back here whenever I had the decoy set up. And I might just be missing them, but I put them out here and the mallards are on them. So maybe they're just not here yet. Oh, there they are. What are y'all doing way over there? I didn't even look over there. Eurasian Wigeon. That's all 5 species here. What is that? I'm gonna guess that's a piebald goldeneye. That's something different that I haven't seen. It's something definitely different. Got a white head on it. We're definitely gonna shoot that if it doesn't fly off. Let's go ahead and take her. 34 yards. Can get a few of them. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's leucistic. Heck yeah. That's a taxi, and it's a gold female. I assume leucistic will be rare. Look at that. I did not anticipate this. That's great. Look at that. Got like white on its head. A little white on the beak. Kind of look piebald, but we'll take it. So since this had all 5 of the duck species, the first location had 2 duck species, the tufted and the goldeneye. Our third location will give you Graylag geese as well as the Canada goose, but it also will give you another location for Eurasian Wigeon and the Mallard. And if you just come just over to the left here, you'll see this nice little lake right here. This will give you Mallards and Wigeon, as well as the Graylag and the Canada. It's a setup a little similar to where we just were with the ducks. I looked for, again, wide open areas where I can see them land, and you can be up on your tripod. And we have our Mallards, our Graylags, our Wigeon, and our Canada. Now, these are just a couple more Canada I couldn't get after I stuck them and I moved them. I used all 8 of the decoys, and these are the only 4 species that showed up for me with a few times in. So here we go. We've already got a few coming. I got lots of stuff going on. I can hear geese. Yep. Here, look at over here. Look at all that. Just in this spot. These are 4 species. A lot of them. So we'll wait for them to come down and get a look at a few of those. Mallards trying to land on us. There's a Graylag. You can pull your stand back a little ways, maybe. Canada. Great. And there they are. There's our Wigeon. There's our male. Gotta be a male in here. Oh. He tried landing in the... Yep. He tried to fly into the tent. Anyway, they're tight. So we could probably pull back our stand to here. And that might be a really good idea. Maybe we put our tent up there, put our stand right here. And there you go. We moved back just a few yards, maybe 20 or 30 yards. Pull the tent back just to the grass. Still nice and high. Now they can land out there in the middle where they were wanting. And is that a piebald male? Up to 14. But you're looking at the furthest that I've seen them up to 100. So it's pretty much 80 to 100. And then the furthest over here is about 90, 80 to 90. So definitely within range of the shotgun, easily for your 22. And now we'll head to our 4th location, which gives us an opportunity at the Graylag goose, the Canada goose, the tufted duck, the Mallard, and a second choice for Eurasian teal. As you come up out of our map, and you can come over here and you see this setup. You can see this big lake, and then there's this little bitty hole right here. And that's where I have the decoys. Okay, we're at our 4th location, where I still have all 8 species set up. But again, the only thing I've had here is the Graylag goose, the Canada goose, tufted duck, Mallard, and Eurasian teal. But what I found is, as they come in, again, no calls, they're all just coming because I'm here with decoys. What they'll do is, this is where I learned the decoys are roughly 40 yards. And then you get out there, another 40 is to the edge, and then you see just past those trees, on the other side, some will land over there, and you have to wait for them to walk up to the decoys, and they'll come walking through there. You'll also have them land over here in the woods, which makes it difficult. This is what made me think to find the wide open areas. And you'll get some landing in the woods here. And then obviously out across. There's the tufted duck, as you can see, coming through the trees here. It's hard to see. You'll have to wait until they all get up. And there's a teal. The mallard. So there's our 3 ducks. The graylag. Check that mail real quick. And there they are, Canada. So there's your 3 ducks and your 2 geese for this location. Again, the only species that we didn't get at least 2 locations on is a bean goose, and if you just go further north, you should be able to see those in different lakes if that's what you're looking for. But for this video, we were able to show all 3 geese in one location and all 5 ducks in the second location. And now I will cut to the clip where we were able to take a level 3 diamond tufted duck from this very location and setup. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to stay notified. If you didn't, thank you for watching this long. Until then.